going to conduct lecture 7 for this course, that is planning a new business venture. And it's 2.3 because we have to almost complete this course now. Task 2 and 3 are almost
Yeah,
same. So we have to
yeah,
end 2.3 today so that we can jump with LO3 because LO3 is quite big. It says analyze
okay.
target markets for a business venture. Now, target market, what it means, you have to, pinpoint certain sort of markets through which you can work with. You want to produce products for them. Like few markets could be for the clothes, then for the perfumes, then for the food industry, pharmaceutical, makeup, and so much. What actually the question is asking from us. Analyzing the target markets for the business venture, that is, define what a business venture is. A new business idea project, that is what actually the business venture is now. Then define what target markets are, that is the specific group of people, consumers the business wants to sell to. Like I want to sell my products to only kid-friendly people who want to, pursue with the toddler life stage and then go with the normal span of life. It depends on me. So that is what's the aim of my business. This is what the question is actually asking us. At the points which you're watching at the front slide, four, they are all from your indicative content. That is from socioeconomic, age, gender, occupation, finance, special factor, personality indicators, geographical location. I'll be explaining all these one by one. Then break into parts and analyze what the factor which these factors, the one. Uh, in the first slides today, I added that how we can attempt the assessment criteria so it gets easier for you when you're going to do the assignment. Now, these points, how they're going to be explained. For each factor, you need to work that what it means, the definitions, obviously, then why it is important for choosing a target market, and then give the real SME. Now, it's not necessary to always cover up KSA or Bangladesh. You can target any country of your choice because sometimes, you don't even find examples from certain countries. You have to change the country and then you can find the perfect examples too. Link to practice, that is show how the business actually apply these ideas. That is all the points over here, right? The bullet points. For example, clothing SME in Saudi, targeting the young professionals with the middle income. Now, even when you go to school, a clinic, or any academy too, we have to work on the clothings as well. You need to be modest, you need to wear the clean clothes, and the salary which we earn, we have to calculate and divide it quite precisely. Then we're able to buy and spend the stuff. The question is asking to write a detailed answer on how a business identifies and analyzes its target consumers before launching a new product. That is, before doing anything, launching a new thing or any product in the market, you need to do the homework first. That is, if the product is going to be a hit or a miss, who is going to be more beneficial when I'll be launching this XYZ product. Cover the listed factors, the one which I told you. These all from your indicative content from socioeconomic till geographical location. Explain them and show the examples from any real SME's country. Clear that what actually the question is asking?
Yes, miss.
Okay, this is the description of the command word, which is necessary to lay out the answer. Target market, what it is, the specific group of consumers most likely to buy your offering identified by the characteristics such as demographics, geography, psychographics, and behaviors. It guides product design, pricing, distribution, and promotion. Like we just talked about the weather condition. In Jeddah, it is 47. In Dammam, in Riyadh, it is quite higher than Jeddah. Then comes Medina and Makkah, and the coolest one are then the Taif and the other country cities as well. There is Badr as well. Then we have, so many cities in KSS. KSS is quite big.
Abaha. Yes,
Abaha,
yes.
yes, Abaha is nice. The weather is nice there as
Very
well.
beautiful.
But again, see the clothing. Then the question was, which I wanted to explain, their style, their likes, their dislikes are going to be different from the people who live in these areas like Jeddah, Dammam, and Riyadh. Like honestly, after performing up the Umrah and everything, when you visit to Jeddah, it feels like you're somewhere else. It doesn't feel that you are in the part of Saudi because even there, it's not mandatory to always cover up your head and wear the abayas. People, their clothes, their abayas are quite different from the other people. The way I used to see and locate everything. Now they have the open abayas. You're comfortable. You feel safe. You can go openly to the Cornish area. You can walk. You can go for the cafeterias. There is like no obligations all the time.
Example for the target market, like another example.
Okay. Um, I want to make clothes like random clothes. Now, in your mind, you are going to have different styles and kinds of clothes, right? Like for the toddlers, for the infants, for the babies. Now, I'll be doing my
Yeah.
homework that which sort of market I want to work with, whether it's going to be for the babies, for the newborns, for the toddlers, or for the youth, as in the people who are,
Okay.
in their mid 20s or 30s. And that is going to be your target market. You're targeting to whom? Like the medicines, life care medicines, they are not for everyone. Not everyone uses it. They are
Yeah.
for those
Yeah.
people who actually need them. I'm having pain in
Got it.
my body and I am taking magnesiums and zinc only. That's not a good thing. I have to take a proper medication, multivitamins, and then things are going to be sorted out. So you target always certain youth and then you can go ahead. Then you launch the product. Like again, when you make a perfume, if you have like you want to open a school, right? You want to be in education industry, and your aim is to target those candidates who have some extra potential, so that you can give them the what do we call that scholarships, 50% or 30% scholarships. And your school is going to be dominant enough that this school is providing the best students in Saudi, and people are going to hire from your school those students as well. It happens. It even matters that from where you're getting the degree, you're getting the education, the area, the sect, the country, the city, and then you are able to get better jobs as well. That is what target market is. You're targeting some sort of staff market industry.
Okay. Got it, miss. Understood.
Okay. Then comes the business venture. A new or existing enterprise formed to pursue a commercial opportunity under the uncertainty and risk. That is, a startup, any startup, let's say a coffee shop, a new product line, or a market expansion. In practice, a venture, which is equals to an organization, plus a hypothesis about a customer job to be done, plus a business model to capture the value. This is what the best equation of the business venture is. You have an area, you have a place, you have an organization where you're going to work, you're going to produce the stuff. Then you're going to work on that. Who is going to be your the best consumers, the type of consumers, what products you're going to serve them, and what will be then the module of the business. Whether it's going to be an expanded business, a small business, or just a medium scale business. Why this matters, why we are doing all this. No product truly serves everyone. That is true. Now, in the restaurant, you cannot satisfy everyone. If it's a Chinese restaurant, if I want some barbecue, I have to go to some Indian restaurant, definitely, and I can enjoy my meal then. That is what that is. They're targeting everyone and targeting few people at the same time. If you love Chinese, you like Chinese, you're going to go to that restaurant. If you like barbecue, then you're gonna go to that specific restaurant. Got it?
Yes,
Okay.
miss.
Then this is the heart, like the whole business venture and the target market is the heart of the STP. That is the segmentation, targeting, and positioning in a modern targeting marketing strategy. What will be your customers, to whom you're going to serve, from the age group 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, and so on. Then you're going to see which product it would be, clothes, any food item, any educational service or counseling service, and then you position yourself where you're going to locate your business. How to analyze the target market, how we do it. First is always a segmentation point, that is the total market using the variables below. First is the size and score each segment has, that is need intensity. Right now, we're having summer. The intensity and the need of ice creams, ice sodas, cold water is at spark. It's high as compared to hot coffee and the beverages. Ability to pay, reachable channels, competitive crowding. Now, this comes under the category of size and score. Once you are about to launch a product, you always refer to see the sizes according to the people, according to the genders, according to the different industries in their work. Choose primary and secondary target segments. That is, in the primary, I can give you the example when I'm launching the product for the very first time, and it is something unique. You haven't seen that in your country before that. So what it's gonna be a primary launch. When it comes to secondary, when everyone is making having the breads in the morning or in the evening, so even when you intervene in this market, you are going to provide the bread with the same quality or maybe the good or the worse quality, and the prices are going to be nearby the standard prices which are in the country. Instrument for learning, that is cohort analytics, funnel diagnostics, qualitative interviews, and literate. Now, these are not compulsory to work on. I just shared it because in when you go into the professional life, we use these certain softwares and these what do we call that proper applications through which yes.
Like how you have given the examples, right? Like producing things for the targeted audience. It could be
Yeah.
either, I mean, mostly in the markets, or you were saying educational sectors like offering scholarships for the students, etc.
Yeah.
So about the markets, Miss, let's say, because not everyone deserves, like, will be buying those products, right? Whoever requires
Exactly.
it will be going for that. So,
Hmm.
like, is it all like it always comes with both pros and cons, right? Sometimes you might
Yes.
not be able to get those items sold off.
And that is why
Okay.
they are mostly dumped or we have sales on them, heavy sales. Like, I think last week I
Okay.
wanted to buy this crunchies. I went to the market, I even bought it, but they were triple the price. I had not idea that these are that much cheap. So I bought it very expensive, like the price two times more than the original price. And then I went to other shop, and you won't believe I was getting good quality crunchies, each for 100 rupees, and I was shocked that what just happened with me. Then I went back to that
Oh,
shop, I exchanged, I got my money back. I literally insulted him that why he did this to me. And then I went back to that shop, the second shop, and then I bought it. And literally they were in so much quantity. And the quality was even remarkable. It was really nice. So it happens and why they were selling it for 100 rupees. When I asked him why it's so cheap, he told me that we are closing the shop. We're not meeting the ends of the sales and even the rents. That is why we're doing this. So they were just clearing up the stock. So this also happens. Not every product, every shop is a hit. It can cause an issues too.
okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then from here, the points from your indicative content starts. The first was socioeconomic. Socioeconomic is actually a proper degree and a course as well. It works on the income, education, social class, disposable income, maximum income, GDPs. Everything is in this because in the world we have different class of people and we earn different sort of incomes as well. Few go for the online income, few go for the remote, few go physically as well. And same goes for the education. People with even less education, honestly, they are at a very good position after a certain period of time and hard work. Both. What it is, purchasing power and the constraints shaped by the income, education, and class. The bread which we used to buy for 20 or 30 rupees back in 90s or 20s, what happened right now? It has reached to 250 or 300 rupees for one bread having 12 to 13 or 15 slices. What has happened actually? The purchasing power has increased. The value of money is decreased and the purchasing power has increased. The material, the bread, the quality is same. It is not changed at all. I feel like it is getting cheaper day by day, the quality. But what's happening to the price? They're just controlling up the inflation. How to use set price tires and bundles that match disposable income. Now, disposable income is when you have given up all the not the profit, the salaries, the rents, everything to everyone who is working with you, and the amount which is left is going to be known as disposable income. Collaborate total cost, that is money plus time plus risk. You need to see what amount of money you are spending on certain business, what amount of time you're actually applying to that business, and what returns or risk you're getting in return as well. Because these things all matters. You cannot alone just do all the investments all the time and just ignoring the other factors. We have to consider each and everything quite precisely. Adjust the channel, that is premium malls versus community shops, online versus agent networks. In the Paris, we have Louis Vuitton shop. It is huge and beautiful. On the very ground floor, normal people can visit and they can, just uh, have a grasp and look on all the products serving up there. But on the other floor, first and second, they have the premium floors for their premium consumers. They go there personally, they have their personalized rooms there, they have excellent quality stuff, whatever they have ordered, they make it on the order purpose as well. That's how these big brands even work. And that is actually the Just Channel premium malls. The factor of socioeconomic, the income class, the education class, the social class. We humans, we have created the difference by our own selves. In Saudi Mosul, on demand, that is deliver anything. Servers serves the time-sensitive urban consumers willing to pay for the convenience and breadth. That is anything from anywhere. Positioning and app experience reflect higher willingness to pay for the speed coverage. Sometimes we need priority-based deliveries, home-based deliveries, and we pay for it. And even the riders, they do this. That is what. That is the on-demand deliver anything. What you want, you can get it on your doorsteps and at your pace. Bangladesh, the Chaldan online grocery store, serves the urban households managing the tight budgets but valuing reliability and time savings. That is, 1 hour delivery, everyday prices. That is, every day the prices can be changed even, but what is written there, you can go for 1 hour bike ride, as in, it's better not to, call up the Ubers and everything. It's better to go for this option. Their site surfaces these savings and service consistency across Dhaka, Chattagam, and Jashore. These are the area in which the Chaldan store relies. Then number two is age life. That is the age life stage. 0 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 6, and then so on till you die. That is maximum the age is going till 70 at the moment. Cohort, that is the Gen Z, young families, mid-career retirees with the distinct needs and tech habits. Even the people who have been not working lately, they are skilled by the God, and they can literally use these skills to do whatever they want to. But until and unless it causes an issue, it won't be a problem at all. Why it matters? Life stage shifts jobs from each to be done, that is jobs to be done, JTBD. A 24-year-old values immediacy and mobile, that is a 50-year-old may value trust and human support. Now, the thinking of the youngsters, it's going to be different. They would prefer to buy a phone rather than to spend time with the family. But a person who is already 50 or 55 or even 60 is going to love spend time with the family. So there is a clear difference between the ages and their likes and dislikes too. Then how to use? Map the moment school start, Ramadan, Eid season, wedding season, like in the abroad. It is common to get holidays on these dates, and you can even celebrate the Rabiul Awwal bitterly, but in most of the countries, it is not even allowed to get the fines. For example, in Saudi, chat-driven mobile native design fits the younger smartphone-first users. Anything promised and brings in families and older consumers for ad hoc needs. What it means. People require it, they use it, they need it. Bangladesh, Patao rides food and courier services target digital savvy youth, young professionals across major cities, like you told about the hunger station in Saudi. Same goes for this as well. The moment we are hungry or anything, we just place the order and within 15 to 20 minutes, it is delivered at the doorstep. Gender. Differences in the needs, access, safety considerations, and marketing response across the genders. Why gender is so important and has importance in this field? Because it doesn't matter whether it's a female or male. Uh, what it means that how you work, what sort of qualities you have with yourself. Differences in the needs, access, safety considerations, and marketing response across the genders. Why it matters in many markets, purchase influence within the household affects by the category. Safety and convenience often matter more to women in mobility and delivery services. That is, it is not commonly seen in most of the states that the women are doing the delivery businesses on the bike or even on the car. Mostly men do. Men go for this. We ladies are in the baking section or mostly at the counter space. How to use the point number gender, build trust levers, that is live tracking, verified riders support, like we use Uber Kareem. Everything is tracked down. Reflect representation in creative and ensure privacy safety features because it is something so important and critical at the same time. For example, in Bangladesh, Patao emphasized the safe, trackable app mediated transport and deliveries appealing where the safety and reliability are salient. That is, it causes an issue, but again, when you are taking a lot of care, things get easy automatically. In Bangladesh, Sheba platform trains and formalizes the service providers addressing trust quality concerns in the home service important for household decision makers. Now, what it means, even in this organization that is the Sheba, they are emphasizing on the delivery and everything. But that uh, specific, you can say, what do we call that? The decisions which we need to take, no matter what, we have to, whatever the situation is at the prior moment or time. Then comes the occupation. Occupation could be any. You could be a teacher, you could be a student, you could be an examiner, an assessor, a student, SME owner, salaried professional, retailer, trader. Like people love to do the trade right now. The Bitcoin, the crypto, all these markets. What it is? Work role predicts time scarcity. That is, we already know that time is scarce, less in quantity, in abundance. It's not in abundance quantity. Risk tolerance. Once you're in the business venture, you have to take the risk automatically and you have to be patient as well. And purchase the process, that is business to customer or versus business to business, depending on the type of structure of the organization. Why it matters? Occupation anchors use the cases. For example, shopkeepers need reliable business to business supply, office workers need time saving delivery. That is what is required by them. Even every worker is busy with all these workers and suppliers because we have a direct contact with everything. We have to be you can say, a united body within an organization. For example, how to use it? Craft business to business versus business to consumer proposition, that is SLAs, the organization name and the platform terms. Every term, every platform has their own privacy terms and condition, and we are bound to obey it, whether it's a noon, whether it's a hunger station. Then target channels where the occupations cluster, for example, campuses, industrial zone, marketplaces, where you think you need the most out of this. That is the heading occupation. You're going to do it accordingly. For example, in Saudi, the Sare business to business wholesale marketplace target the grocers and buyers with bulk selection and dependable supply. Like in Costco and Asda, what we do, we buy the stuff in bulk quantity. In Bangladesh, Shop Up serves the millions of small retailers, for example, which we can do it through the help of commerce, logistics, embedded credit, and occupation anchored proposition. So it doesn't confine to one entity, it is for everyone. Now comes the special factors. What are the special factors? Other than all the points we read, we have the other factors too, which includes the culture, religion, regulation, seasonality, infrastructure. Now, culture in one organization, different people are residing of different cultures, Pakistani, Bangladeshi, Indians, Saudis, religion, Islam, and then we have different sects. Then we have, so many religions out there. Regulation, the laws and suits, seasonality according to the seasons, even the sale depends. Again, In the summers, we have so much sales for the hot cold beverages, and in the winter, we are always having the hot beverages. And the infrastructure also matters, all the buildings and the parks, the quality, the contextual drivers, the unique to a market. That is, there's something unique about every country, and then we took that thing into the industry, into the market. For example, the Bangladeshi food. Now, even the Pakistani food bloggers, they go there and explore that market because they feel like it's same like Pakistan, and we don't have lots of issues in the food as well. Mostly the things are same. We have rice, we have fish, we have chicken and mutton and everything. Why it matters? Drives, peak the demand windows and non-negotiables. For example, halal compliance, national holiday, traffic, weather. Right now, we cannot move to any northern area because of the alarm and the situation going on. They have like literally told us, all the citizens, not to travel unnecessarily anywhere, literally, because it's better to be home rather than to be out and then facing the issues. How to use? Calendarize the promotions around the Ramadan. Like in Pakistan, we do not have any sales going on in Ramadan. But if you go to Europe and the other countries, we have proper, bumper offers going on, which is so nice. Here, the
Miss,
things, it's
even we have
opposite.
it here.
Sorry?
Even we have it here before
In
the
Saudi as
Ramadan
well,
begins.
yes. I remember whenever like we go to the shop to Bin Daud and Market, you people have the offers going on near the Ramadan and the other events as well. But here it doesn't happen. What happens, the things are double the price. Like, I don't know why it happens. Because in Ramadan, you have to buy the fruits. We love to have fry items, and for some reason, desi food, I hate it to consume in Ramadan. I don't like it. I go for the fried items and those things which are easier to make. Then respect the cultural norms in creative, that is language, imagery, and service design, for example, delivery windows. Uh, when we Pakistani or specific Muslims who have lived their life in the Eastern area, they feel quite awkward going to the Europe side and the other countries because their lifestyles, their mindset is different. The way they walk, the way the clothes they wear, it is inappropriate for us. But for them, it is quite okay because they people, they are born, they have looked everything like that. Like my cousins, for them, they're like the people how they dress, the way they drink, everything which is not halal at all. It's not an issue for them. They are okay with it, and I feel quite obnoxious that even the smell. I don't know whether you've experienced it or not. The people, the English people, they smell. They have special stink which is so rottening that I cannot even explain you in words. But they are
Oh
used to
God.
it. The moment another sect comes into their country, they feel it. That there's disgusting going on. It's not clean, it's filthy, there's something else. Yes, the services are nice, the timings, everything is nice. The quality is also nice. But the rest of the things, they literally upsets you. Order anything, that is the flexibility. Again, the pharmacies, groceries, emergencies, the hunger station example. Whenever you want, you can grab the food, anything you want, and from the noon you get the groceries whenever you want. Because even today, I got out of the personal things, and Alhamdulillah, I had an idea that we had a food panda, so I just ordered it, and within 20 minutes, the order was in my home. And if I see the other situation, you have to take the car first, close the doors, go to the mall, and it's not like you only buy the stuff which is required. You do overshop. It happens. Bangladesh Shalda communicates the reliability and city-specific delivery slots, reflecting the urban congestion and infrastructure realities. Even in the different markets of country, there is a different sort of service they provide. Like we have open Sunday markets, we have in mall shopping as well, in shop mall as well. Like there are different categories of the shopping. Personality indicators, psychographics, that is values, lifestyle, risk tolerance. Now, in this era, people are more getting health conscious. They're trying their best to omit all the fry foods, the packed canned foods, and they're coming into the natural and organic way. Attitudes, interests, aspirations. That is the convenience seekers, status seekers, sustainability minded. Now, these are the people, types of personality, right? Few people, they just want that go with the flow. Few people are quite status seekers. Okay, I won't be able to have a dinner with them or going to hang out with them because they're not my class. Then people who are rich, but they don't show that they are rich. They are okay with everyone. Because again, we are all the creations of Allah. How you can forget this, that you are blessed with all ways and He can take it at any time. It is in His hand. You cannot do anything. Today we are rich, tomorrow we don't know what we are, where we are going to be. So never have the arrogancy factor. White metals. Two consumers with the same income age can buy for the different reasons. Psychographics, unlock messaging, and feature fit. Let me explain it. I'm earning 20,000, you are earning 20,000. If I have two kids, what will be my spending? Spending on my kids' needs, right? I'll be trying to buy their school supplies, their milk, their like clothes, bags, like these things now. And if you are single, what will happen? You're going to buy makeup, clothes, or you're going to save, or you're going to go to different cafeterias. That is the same income, but the spending power is going to be different. How to use? Build personas for the views that is activities, interest, opinions, AIO. This is for everyone. We can do it personally as well, in which we get to know that what their our interest lies in and what we can do it. Test value proposition that is against the motivation. Save time, avoid hassle, be smart with the money. Like many people, they told me to save money. They always literally ask me to save money, but it's not in your hands. Few people, they cannot save money no matter what. They have to spend. They like to spend and they spend it. There are the other categories too. And so they appeals to the time is money. That is, time is obviously money. And I want a control. These are the slogans, like phrases. Mind science with a child-based flexible ordering, that is tech block highlights customer obsessed engineering choices, instant payouts for the couriers, faster supply response for the consumers. When we order things online, we pay them through online services as well, applications, and we pay on the cash purpose too. And it's quite quick. They come, they get you the order, and you pay them. Shiva platform reframes home services around the trust, professionalism, and micro entrepreneurship values that resonate with the quality and impact the minded consumers. That is, they're specific for those people who have these kinds of mindsets with the sustainability factors and so on. It's geographical. That is country, city, neighborhood, microcluster. The South here, the climate is changed. In Pakistan, the climate is now drastically changed. Things are getting literally odd. Even you won't believe, it is getting like it feels like I should open up the geyser to take a shower. Can you believe it? And even we cannot believe it because of the
It's
temperature intensity. It's getting
crazy.
low day by day, day by day.
But it's not winter time, right? Like
Yes, that
it's
is the main issue, which is
crazy.
even not accepted by the human mind. Like in the start of August, the weather was very harsh. It was 44. Now it dropped to like 20 degrees Celsius. So that is very like, even the mind is not accepting it. But like, what's happening? Location-based segmentation, that is macroeconomics. Okay, in economics, we have two categories, macro and micro. In macro, we work on the bigger factors, bigger things like foreign direct investments, capital investments, current accounts, balance of payment. When it comes to micro, we work on small things which is used to get survive in a country, in a city. That is inflation, employment, interest rate, money supply, fiscal policy, monetary policy. White metals, it determines the logistics costs, the lorry service, the supply chain, service levels, and channel economics. According to different cities, even the cash on delivery charges are different. In cities, it is quite high. In the rural areas, it is less. Start with hyperlocal beachheads, that is one city zone, and expand. That is slowly and gradually. If you want to open up a branch, you have to first target one city, then the other city, then so on. I know a brand that's called Flipsy. It's in Lahore. That lady, what she's doing at the moment, she's opening the branches blindly without considering the fact that the quality is ruining day by day. She's only working on branches, opening, and only opening. Tune the SLAs, that is the assortment by locality. For example, Dhaka versus Jashore, Riyadh versus Jeddah. Comparisons of cities. Then we go to country. For example, in Bangladesh, operates city-specific delivery and warehousing, communicates to where it is currently delivering, aligning promises with the geography. That is, as a courier service, we expect that we're going to give a good delivery to every city, but it's not possible right now. No parcel can be dispatched to northern area in Pakistan. Roads are blocked, roads are broken. Only helicopters are going. So the business, they're doomed. The money is waste. And Saudi leans on its distributed courier network to cover the large car-centric cities within wide retail spread. Like when you remember, you had to transport a plane from one city to another. It was a huge city, and it was
Yes.
transported on the trucks, I remember. So that
Yes.
city is like the whole country. So there is based on cars, fast cars,
Yep.
and like big cars, luxury cars, and we have camel rides. And how you can expect that you're going to get instant delivery from one city to another city? If I talk about my country, from Lahore to Islamabad, the distance is 4 hours, and literally within 6 to 7 hours we can get the parcel from one city to another city. But this is not in other countries. Like if I talk Saudi specifically, it takes days, right? You
Yeah,
cannot
it
get
takes days.
instant deliveries because of the traffic, roads, huge distances. Common
Then that will be
pitfalls,
true.
that is the downfall areas and how we can avoid them. Like when you propose the problem, you have to propose the solution. That's the criteria, how we attempt it. Too broad. Everyone is our customer. Then messaging. That's true. How everyone can be your customer in a grocery store? I think yes. Everyone, no. Not everyone can be your customer in a grocery store too. Because it depends on the quality of the grocery store. Are you a supermart? Are you a sole trader? Are you a normal or like a grocery store like a bakala? You cannot serve everyone. Like in Saudi, we have specific fish markets separately if you need some fresh fish. Every kind of fish is available there. So if you are want to have that, you can definitely go and grasp it. Ignoring the payment rails. The consumers rely on the B cash. It's in the Bangladesh, right? Now?
Yeah, it's
Or
Bcash.
cash on
Bcash.
delivery, yeah, code the cash on delivery payment method, and you don't offer it, conversation collapses. That happens whenever I am ordering something. Right now there's a hair oil getting very viral. It's called Hair with the Oil, something like that. It's a UK brand which is launched in Pakistan, and like the hair oil is getting really viral. So I just texted them and like asked them whether you accept the bank payment through the online payment, and they told me it's better to go for the cash payment, that is cash on delivery, and I just rejected that because I'm not all the time available in the home. So it's like you are restricted all the time. When the payment is done, the order date that is definitely delivered to your place, and person at the door, they always receive it. But when it comes to the cash on delivery, it causes a problem because not everyone is bound to be there to pay you and then receive the order. Underestimating the context, overlooking seasonality, cultural norms, or city logistics yields missed peaks. And this is literally for me why, even in the winters, I cannot stop eating ice cream. That is how much I love ice cream. Conclusion of it, draft 2 to 3 candidate segments using the 8 variables above. Uh, 8 variables, the socioeconomic and the one with the points which we did today. Interview 10 people. Now, what is this? This is the how to avoid the problem. Interview 10 people per segment, document the jobs, pains, gains, that is, when did you got the job, what are the good points, what are the bad points, test the price points and payment preferences, launch tiny, segment specific requirement or an experiment. For example, if you want to launch a Dubai viral Kanafa chocolate, but in your own version style, even with the angel hair added into it, then try to make small bars of it and go into the different shops. And then people are going to taste it. They will be giving the reviews and you can work on it. And then you can go to the cashiers and talk to the manager directly that we want to sell these out. Please put these into your store. They do it. Double down on the winning segment, qualify positioning and scale channels city by city. According to city by city, you are going to grasp slowly and gradually. Like people in Makkah and Jeddah, no, Makkah and Medina, crazy for Al-Baik. But the true Saudis and the people who are even Pakistani living and residing there throughout their life, they know that it's not all about Al-Baik, it's Harfi. And we have the other one, the Mandi. They know the true spots. They go there and enjoy everything. So, according to city, you change the menu as well. Like in India, for the McDonald's, we have aloo McTikki, we have paneer burger, but in Pakistan and I think Bangladesh, we do not have it because we like to have chicken and meat, and it's halal for us, so we eat it. There, it's a problem, so they don't have those burgers, the non-vegetarian options. So that is how you work according to the preferences and everything. Like these all 8 factors, which were right over here, from the socioeconomic to geographical location. So that was it for today's class.